and gentlemen, that Technicolor rainbow in between. I'm the research assistant, and this is episode 9 of the WWE 2K26 My GM Immortal Challenge. Last episode, we made it through Survivor Series. Pierce unfortunately took the lead by about 14,000 fans, but we'll make up ground in these next few weeks. Also, Kofi Kingston is your new Universal Champion after defeating CM Punk, Trick Williams, Obafemi, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Austin Theory. We also received the Rope-a-Dope Shakeup card, increasing the match quality for matches involving fighters before our time together ran out. Let's see how many matches we can put this episode. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so I don't think we have anything else. I know we have Sid Justice for this week and this week alone. I told Obafemi he'd partner with Trick Williams in about 2 weeks. The commissioner goal this week is have at least one Hell in a Cell match for injury rehab. I'm not really looking forward to that one. So let's see what we can. Okay, so we can unlock the level 3, but then we're basically stuck as far as money is concerned. So let me see what my feeds are looking like here. I think it's a pretty clear board. Oh yeah, Candice LeRae and Rhea Ripley still have to finish. I still have one with Drew McIntyre and Chris Sabin, and I also started one between Shinsuke and Obafemi. So those will definitely be on the card today. Let's see here. We need Drew and Chris, and we need Charlotte Flair. No, I was just kidding. We need Candice and Rhea, and I think we're gonna finish theirs. I think we're gonna finish theirs in a steel cage, because that should give us a lot of fans here. And since they're at a higher rivalry level, can we afford to do a backstage brawl with them too? No. So it's either the backstage brawl in the main event or the steel cage. Or it's either the backstage brawl or the steel cage. Can't do both. This one gives 5,000 fans. This one gives resolving rivalries, granting an additional 1,000 fans per rivalry level. So that one gives 5,000, but it finishes the rivalry. This one gives 5,000 and plus 3 superstar popularity. Okay, I gotta think about how to proceed on that one. As far as tag teams are concerned, Kofi's gonna take a week. Wow, Damien is at 2? Yeesh. Is there a card I can give him right now? I can buy one. Won't give him much. I'm better off not buying that if that's the case. Wow. And we have Sid Justice for 1 week. Sid is a face bruiser, so he needs a heel fighter to go against. Ricky Saints. Hello. Sir. Step right up. Step right up. Step right up here. Okay, what is Sid's base power card? Cool. Underground match specialty, free veto, random superstar. Well, I guess I don't get this, you know. I'm guessing I don't receive this even after he's gone. Inferno, wow. It's kind of, I don't want to say it out loud, but he's kind of useless in this situation. Okay, what can we do for Trick? I want to do something with Trick. Fighter. Pair him against Lesnar? I don't know if I want to do that. And I think I just had him against Xavier Woods a little while ago, so I don't want to go back to that well just yet. Wow, a lot of people are really run down after that show. Oh yeah, Asuka and Zarya still have a thing, so we'll do that. Okay, so that'll be the last match. Let's do something special for you guys, since I only got you for 1 week. Do we do Extreme Rules, or... Yeah, we don't have anything that helps fans except for the backstage brawl. Oh, and a casket. So let's just no. Let's just go with the tables, I guess. For you guys. I'm worried about Asuka. I mean, I'm worried about Candace too, but at the same time, it's got to be a good match to get us back on track there. And might as well do it for the title. End off with a bang, I guess. Okay, so what are we looking at? Charity from... What's somebody that's a little more healed? Finn. See how many more charities we can afford to do. Xavier. We can do another one. Let's do... Oof, Orton is pretty run down. Let's go Kevin Owens. And can we afford one more? We can. Alright, so I guess it's going to be an all charity show. I would run them down, but I kind of don't want to. I don't want to run Sid Justice down just because I have it for the week. And besides, his promo skills look 3 anyway, so... I kind of want to have a tag match on the show too. Let's see who's left. As far as tagging is concerned, I mean, I kind of want to put the Secret Harvest in a match, but I can't do it against the Geniuses of the Sky because they just finished one. So see, Giant and Fighter. So she needs a face. They need a face bruiser and a face cruiser. So Soul Ruka. I mean, maybe I could try Soul Ruka and I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, Soul Ruka and Kelly Contrail? I mean, she was just involved in something, so I kind of don't want to do that. I guess we're gonna have to go Victor without. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our show for this week. Yep. Okay, so we open the show with Obafemi taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, and the winner, Obafemi, in a 2.5-star match that does not further their rivalry. Awesome stuff. Promo, Finn Balor does a charity promo for us, gets his 5,000 fans. Thank you for that. I think that's maybe the max you can get. I don't know. Ricky Saints takes on Sid Justice in a tables match. And the winner, Sid Justice, in a 2.5-star match that thankfully does not start a rivalry. Xavier Woods does a charity promo for us, getting us 5,000 more fans. Thank you for that, sir. Drew McIntyre takes on Chris Sabin, sorry. And the winner is Chris Sabin in a 3.5-star match that does advance the rivalry. Kevin Owens does a charity promo for us, getting us 3,000 more fans. That's 13,000 from the show alone. Thank you, sir. And Zarya takes on Asuka, and the winner, Asuka, in a 2.5-star match that advances the rivalry. Good. Dexter Loomis does a charity promo for us. He gives us 4,500 fans, really close to the max. Thank you for that, sir. And the main event is a steel cage match for the women's championship. It's Candice LeRae taking on Rhea Ripley, and the winner and new WWE Women's Champion, Candice LeRae, in a 5-star match. Wow. Candice put on the performance of a lifetime and didn't get injured, thankfully. Okay, so looks like all one-on-one matches this week for Raw, except for the tables match in the opener between Gunther and Jimmy Uso. Wow, they are really run down. Honestly, I would be surprised if there were no injuries. Oh, there it is. Vega for 2 weeks. But they got an amazing booking, and that kind of worries me. We get 34,000 fans, so I think we would have gotten about 17,500 without that. And Raw comes out with 7,000. Wow. When I said we were gonna take up ground, I didn't think it was gonna be in the first show back. But I guess it is what it is. We are now 12,000 fans ahead. Hopefully we can maintain that lead going into SummerSlam. Let's see here. Hey boss, you have been benched for a while, and I really want to get back in the ring. It's time you woke up and put me back where I belong. I want a match in the next show. Sure, why not? Thanks. About time SmackDown saw some actual talent in the ring. Goddamn humans. Did you see the disgraceful decisions? You want a rematch? Oh man. Nobody gets shot before you. Fine. Yeah, here's contracts. You have anything going on right now? No. Okay, sure. Why not? Think of Reese in the line at SmackDown has been one disappointment after another. 100K, but yeah, no chance. I'm giving you one more chance, and yeah, sure, okay. It's called living up to a contract, you goddamn human. Promise Xavier wins a match this week. Yes, we did. Ensure that Jordan Grace cuts a promo this week. And we get Bargain Bin special effects. Ooh. Okay, so who's okay to go? I think. Yeah, Saban and Drew are good still. I think Shinsuke and Oba are good. Alright. And who else is good? The champ is now good. Maybe we do that. Or maybe we do this. Huh. Let's see. Let's look down the card here. Asuka looks a bit down, or she's under 40, so I don't want to risk her. I feel like Shelly and Woods just did something? I guess they didn't. Yeah, we'll do a program with Shelly and Woods. And I was supposed to tag Oba, and then wasn't I? Yes, Oba and Trick. So let's change this to a tag match. Normal. We'll do Oba and Trick against, so I need a heel bruiser. I think I was thinking about putting them in a match anyway, or in a program anyway. Shinsuke Nakamura and Brock Lesnar. Huh. Okay. Let's do that. As weird as that sounds. Okay, and who else is good to go? mean, technically, but no, she's a little too hurt right now, so I don't really want to do that. I think I want to do. Let's do it in a call out segment. CM Punk calling out Kofi Kingston. Let's have that as a feud. Yeah, let's have that as a feud, definitely. Let's switch these. I know this isn't gonna be the main event, but what else? We also need to do a call out with Zarya calling out Asuka to advance theirs. I still think tag matches should advance singles rivalries if everyone in the tag match has a singles rivalry with someone in the opposite. Like with someone in the opposite side. I really think that should be a thing. And I really don't know why it's not. But we'll also do a do we do one Jordan Grace against Miss Parker? I feel like we just had that, but I think I'm supposed to get her in a promo for that part. Jordan Grace, Miss Parker. I guess we didn't. I guess it's been a cycle since that happened. Alright, let's go Finn against Dexter Lumis. Finn against Dexter Lumis. Tyler Bate against Kevin Owens. Matter of fact, let's do that as a 4-way if we can. Finn, Kevin's going to be involved. Dexter Lumis is going to be involved, and so is Tyler Bate. So that's going to be a 4-way. Let's say we put that there. But we need some women on the card though. Let's just do a tag team match with the Secret Harvest against Sol Ruka and no, not Jade Parker. Sol Ruka and I don't know, Kelly Contrail? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a kind of throwaway thing. And plus, I kind of want to see if Sol would partner with Kelly. But it looks like that's going to be the card for this week, pretty much. I do want somebody to do a charity promo for us that's not involved in a match this week and that does not need to heal. Don't really have a whole lot of candidates in that arena there. Ricky Saints maybe? Yeah, maybe Ricky Saints. Let's have this here. And have this be for the title. That'll be a fatal four-way. Let's have this be a tables match. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Alright, so we have a tables match, Drew McIntyre taking on Chris Sabin. And the winner, Chris Sabin, in a 3.5-star match that rises their rivalry to level 4. Very good. Zarya calls out Asuka. Asuka responds with Mist to the face, and their rivalry goes to a level 3. We have a fatal 4-way match: Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Dexter Lumis, and Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate mixing it up. And the winner, Dexter Lumis. And it does start a rivalry between Balor and Lumis, and also starts a rivalry between Owens and Bate, and it's a 2.5-star match. Very good. CM Punk calls out the new WWE Champion, or Universal Champion, Kofi Kingston. Kofi responds saying, hey, we may be friends, but this title means that this title means that you're not my friend, you're just a friendly victim. I don't know. But we do start a rivalry there. Alex Shelley and Xavier Woods are having a match for the United States Championship, and the winner, and still United States Champion, Alex Shelley, in a 3.5-star match that starts a rivalry between Woods and Shelley. Good. Jordan Grace calls out Miss Parker, saying that she doesn't deserve the adulation she's getting from the fans. Miss Parker says she's not in it for the fans, she's just in it to whoop somebody's ass, and that starts a rivalry between them. Alba Fire and Piper Niven take on Sol Ruka and Kelly Contrail, and the winners, the Secret Herbis, in a 2-star match. It does start a rivalry between them. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with that. Ricky Saints does a charity promo for us, gets us 3,000 fans. Thank you, sir. And in the main event, we have Oba Femi and Trick Williams taking on Shinsuke Nakamura and Brock Lesnar. And the winners, Shinsuke Nakamura and Brock Lesnar in a 3-star match. It does start a tag rivalry between them, but I am not advancing that anytime soon. Excuse me for that. Looks like we have a women's championship match opening between Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez, and the champ Becky Lynch, who is at 8 stamina. Yeesh. And the main event is a ladder match between Jey Uso and Omos. No offense, but Omos didn't need the ladder. Once again, I'd really be surprised if that didn't come out with injuries. And it does! Lynch is injured for 4 weeks. Okay, so is now the point in the program where the AI basically runs itself into the ground? Alright, SmackDown ends this week with 15,000 fans. And Raw ends this week with 14,000. Yeesh. That's close. Really close. I don't like that. I don't like how close that was. But we're still 14,000 fans ahead, so that's good. We got 2 weeks until SummerSlam. Got some contracts up. I told you Trick and I really hit off the tag team last week. Thanks for pairing us up. We're looking forward to the next tag match. The crowd still loved us, even though we didn't get the win. Williams and I can definitely shake up the tag division with another chance. And the fans can't wait to see our next tag team match. And you proved yourself to me earlier when you gave me that loyalty bonus. Great working with you, boss. That lowlife Shelly got a completely undeserved win against me last week. No way this is the end of it. I need to fight him again, either in tonight's show or the next one. Sure. I kind of intended that to happen, but alright. I'll let you think it's your idea. Looking forward to it. Crowd is gonna find out just how much of a loser he is. Yeah, okay. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the men's title. How about it? Goddamn humans. You're right. You'll get your shot in 3 weeks. Okay. So we got some contracts coming up. Austin Theory is 33. Sure, we can do that. And Tyler Bate is 25. We can do that. He wants to start against the United States title at the United States title. Okay. Rest your male solo champions this week. Yeah, not happening. Let's see here. Woods and Shelley. We're gonna do Punk and Kingston. We're also gonna do Shinsuke and Oba. Drew and Saban can kind of sit this one out. Or they can kind of sit this week out since they're at level 3. Zarya and Asuka. And who else can possibly make it? I don't think either of your rivalries can make it that far. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think either of your rivalries are making it that far. But let's go with You and Io? Did we just do that? No, I don't think you did that. I think you took it off. I think you took it off Soul. And then I put EO in the tag. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. For the women's title, let's just put it here and no, I still want a tag match somewhere, or like I still want a tag match somewhere, like a fatal 4-way match or something. Oh, okay, let's do this. Let's clear this one. Let's make this one a fatal 4-way, and let's involve CM Punk and Kofi Kingston. Yeah, so we have a fatal 4-way on the card. And we'll put a tag match on the card too. It's gonna be Kevin Owens and where are you? Kevin Owens and Finn Balor against Dexter Lumis and Tyler Bate. Okay, now we have a tag match there. We have a fatal 4-way in the middle. And we have Oba and Shinsuke at the end. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything I really want to put this call out, so let's do a charity for somebody that isn't on this week's card. Saban isn't, and looks like he's healthy enough. So I mean, we could do Drew doing one, and not Shelly, Saban doing another. Yeah, I don't think we can get either of these to a level 3 in time. Maybe we could do a call out to advance them, but I don't know. I kind of want their stamina a little bit better than that. But let's do... Yeah, let's do this. I know it's gonna suck for their stamina, but let's do that, and let's also do a call out for Shinsuke calling out Oba before their match, and then maybe we can get least Kingston and Punk for over and Shinsuke to a level 3, possibly? Question mark? Okay, let's let that be the show. Okay, so we open with a tag match between Kevin Owens and Finn Balor taking on Dexter Lumis and Tyler Bate. And the winners, Dexter Lumis and Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate in a 3-star match. Very good. Drew gets us 5,000 fans for his charity promo. Thank you very much. Zarya takes on Asuka, and the winner, Asuka, in a 3-star match that does not miss celebrity. Chris Sabin does a charity promo for us and gets us 3,000 fans. Thank you very much. We have a fatal 4-way match. Xavier Woods taking on Alex Shelley, taking on CM Punk, taking on Kofi Kingston. And the winner, Kofi Kingston, in a 3.5-star match. It grows their rivalry to a level 2. Kofi calls out Punk right after the match and says that they're gonna fight for the title. It grows their rivalry to level 3, which is what I wanted. Nia Jax takes on Io Sky for the United States Championship, and the winner, and still United States Champion, Nia Jax, in a 2.5-star match that does start a rivalry between them. Shinsuke calls out Oba Femi. Oba comes out to the ring, the two need to be separated, and they end up having a match right then and there. It grows their rivalry to a level 2. And as far as the match is concerned, the winner, Shinsuke Nakamura, in a 3.5-star match that grows our rivalry to level 3. Good. Okay, looks like an opening triple threat match, and the rest are one-on-ones. Normal one-on-ones, except for Jey Uso having a last man standing match, but almost in the main event. Okay. Alright, we got good booking from that. And fans, we end up with 21,000. Any notes about Finn and... Okay, no notes about Finn and Kevin Owens tagging together. Or Tyler and then tagging together. Interesting. And Raw ends up with 5,000 fans. Wow. Okay. So we definitely make some room in that gap there. It's about 29,000 fan lead now. And we got 1 week till SummerSlam. And of course you do. So Kevin, Xavier, Randy, Io, and Asuka. Okay, so Kevin wasn't... I don't think Kevin was really doing anything. Xavier wasn't... I don't think Xavier was high enough to do anything on the show this week anyway. Randy Orton, I don't think I was using him. I just started something with Io, and Asuka was about to finish her feud, but looking at her stamina, I wouldn't have used her anyway this week. So, okay. Again, it hits certain people, but it doesn't necessarily cripple my plans. So I'm glad that was the second time and the last time this season. Thanks for the rematch. No problem. So sick of watching Jack strut around the locker room like she's the queen of SmackDown. I need to see her get taken down a peg or two, and I don't care how it's done. She needs to lose her next match. Are you serious? You seriously think I'm gonna make things hard for Nia Jax to satisfy your jealousy? Forget it. That's actually not a bad idea. The crowd might be interested to see how she reacts to that win streak being broken. I mean, I could fix a match if I had that card, but at the same time, why would I? You know what? I'll just let her think like it's her idea, and if Nia happens to lose her next match, she happens to lose her next match. I really don't care. Small increase. Yeah, sure. Hey Stacy, you've seen the work I've been putting in. You're ready to run a main event match? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so I have to give you the main event for this week. Your contract for 17,000. Sure. And Nina's 29,000. All right. Okay. Promising the main event match this week. Is there anything else that needs to be done? Oh, within 2 weeks you want a shot at the US title. And I promised you a rematch against Candice LeRae. Alright. And ooh, looks like we got some new perks here. Somebody got a new perk. Between dumpster and bloodline rules, those are the choices. Dumpster and bloodline rules. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, what is a dumpster anyway? Dumpster versus bloodline rules. Okay, so bloodline rules. 30% chance to max an existing rivalry booked in this match. Not applicable for stale ones. Dumpster, 10% popularity for the winner, 15% max, or 15% subtraction for the loser. I don't think I'm going to be running a dumpster match ever if I have a choice, so I guess you're going to get a Bloodline Rules specialty, sir. Congratulations. No, not you. You. Congratulations on your Bloodline Rules specialty card. Yeah, it's with Shelly. And I think what? Oh, I thought Kevin Owens had one too, but I guess not. Guess it was just Xavier. Alright, so we promised Finn the main event match, so that we are gonna do. And we also want Kofi and CM Punk in a title match. And also want Oba and Shinsuke to finish theirs. Sabin and Shelly need to finish their match as well. Actually, let's put this as the open. And we'll have this in the middle. And one more match on the card. Yeah, Zarya can't take on Asuka. So who else do we put? We can't do Io and Nio, or Nia and Io. Oof. We can put on Jada Parker and Jordan Grace. This is going to have to be at least a tad bit special, so we'll go tables there. Their stamina can take it, so we'll do this as an Extreme Rules match, and this we'll just do as a title match. Okay, so as far as callouts are concerned, Shelly's gonna call out Xavier. We're gonna have Nia calling out Io. We're also gonna have Zarya calling out Asuka. And who else needs to be advanced? Well, I know it needs to be advanced, but let's see here. Kevin Owens and Tyler Bate. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess we gotta do it that way. Okay, let's call that a show. So we open with CM Punk taking on Kofi Kingston for the Universal Championship, and the winner, and still Universal Champion, Kofi Kingston, in a 4-star match that completes the rivalry. Alex Shelley calls out Xavier Woods for missing the show. Their rivalry grows to a level 2. Ova Femi takes on Shinsuke Nakamura, and the winner, Shinsuke Nakamura, in a 3.5-star match that finishes the rivalry. Good. Nia Jax also calls out Io Sky for missing the show. Their rivalry grows to a level 2. Drew McIntyre takes on Chris Sabin in an Extreme Rules match, and the winner, Chris Sabin, in a 4.5-star match that completes their rivalry. Zarya calls out Asuka for missing the show. Their rivalry grows out to level 4. Jordan Grace takes on Jada Parker, and the winner, Jordan Grace, in a 1.5-star match to advance the rivalry. Tyler Bate calls out Kevin Owens for missing the show, and their rivalry grows to a level 2. And in the main event, we have a tables match between Finn Balor and Dexter Lumis, and the winner, Finn Balor, in a 3.5-star match that advances the rivalry. Good. Okay, so we have all one-on-one matches except for the main event, which has the IC title on the line, Gunther versus Jimmy Uso versus Joaquin Wilde. Okay. Alright, we got good booking, glad for that. Also no injuries, really glad for that one. Okay, they didn't have any injuries either. Good. We got 43,000 fans as a result. And Raw ends with 38. Good, good. We keep that gap. Alright, so we're about 35,000 fans ahead of them now. Good. I love that the gap is widening. Going into SummerSlam, and of course you do. Oh, you jerk. Okay, well, at least that finished. So, alright. I mean, he was gonna have a week off anyway, so thanks for officially giving it to him. Whatever. Let's see here. Nakamura's been handing me nothing but losses. If there's someone else on the roster you can match me up with for a change, I think I just finished your rivalry, right? Yeah, so sure. It seemed reasonable because we're kind of reaching that anyway. Something's come up and I can't have CM Punk taking part in the show this week. Yeah, okay, cool. Hey, isn't it about time you put me in a PLE event? These things come and go, and you never seem to use me. You never seem to be here, you goddamn human, but whatever. How about we end the disrespect tonight, and you finally give me my moment on the big stage? I beg your finest your pardon. You what? Alright. We'll see about that. Contracts, and I'm guessing you want $100,000. Yeah. No. Okay, see you later. Thanks for the money. Speaking of money, your contract is $4,900. Okay. Although for $8,250, I could advance her for the rest of the time. Yeah, let's do that. And Ricky Saints, 27. So for 47, we could advance you to the end. Thinking about it. No, let's just go with this. Okay, so it is SummerSlam. I did promise you a United States Championship shot. Guess it's gonna be this week. Don't really have a choice. Brock Lesnar is hoping to make an appearance at the upcoming PLE. Okay. And I promised to defend me his next fight when be against Shinsuke. Gotcha. Alright, let's see, what are we looking at? Hell in a Cell for the women, and Steel Cage for the men. What is the... Okay. I don't really see the point in that, but alright, we'll look out for it. Match awards. Chill out. Select an opposing brand. Next week, a random superstar on their roster will have their ring level reduced to 0. Yeesh. Is that a permanent thing or just a temporary thing? I mean, if it's a temporary thing, I'd imagine it's kind of like the WWE version of Space Jam, where they only just taste their talent for a little bit. But okay, so women's Hell in a Cell. Does anybody have Hell in a Cell as their specialty? No. Okay. So nobody has Hell in a Cell as their specialty. Do any of the men have Steel Cage as their specialty? Finn. And just Finn. Okay, so I guess we will be putting Finn in this match. I really don't want to because he's at very low stamina, but I don't really have much of a choice here. I promised Drew he would get a shot, so let's do it as a fatal 4-way and do Drew against Shelly against Xavier against Randy Orton? Question mark? For the US title? I guess we could do that. It's a really weird one, but sure, I guess we could do it. Let's see, Oga says he doesn't want to face Shinsuke, so who's the next person he should be facing? Should be a heel fighter, not Ricky Saints, because they just went from that well. I don't think we have a heel fighter for him to face next. But I will listen to Brock and put him on the card. Let's go ahead and do him against Trick. And we'll do Kevin Owens against Tyler Bate. Zarya and Asuka to finish theirs off. As a matter of fact, let's finish theirs off in the steel cage. Or do we do a backstage brawl with that one? Basically, I think the difference between them is if I do this in a steel cage, it's finishing something off, and that's the important part. But if I do backstage brawl, it gives them both 3 popularity and the same amount of fans. So I think we do it that way. Yeah, let's do it that way. Are there any rivalries that need to be advanced right now? Io Sky and Nia Jax. Let's do that the other way, actually. Jada calling out Jordan. Let's also do a charity promo. I think Kevin's on the show. Yeah. Let's do Dexter as a charity, and who else? Alpha Fire? Yeah, let's do Alpha Fire as a charity. So, to the women's Hell in a Cell, who are we putting in there? We gotta consider ring level as well as stamina. And the highest ring level we got is EO, so EO will be on edge. And then going into the main event. Yep. That's going to be the show this week. So for SummerSlam, we have Zelina Vega taking on Io Sky in the Hell in a Cell match. And the winner,
that's it, it's over. Hit the
Io Sky in a 4.5-star match. Very good. We have Brock Lesnar taking on Trick Williams, and the winner, Trick Williams, in a 2.5-star match. The Death Star rivalry between them. Good. Nia Jax calls out Io Sky, saying that she has time to jump off cells, but doesn't have time to apparently answer challenges. Their rivalry grows to a level 3. We have a fatal 4-way match. Drew McIntyre taking on Alex Shelley, taking on Xavier Woods, taking on Randy Orton. And the winner, and still United States champion, Alex Shelley, in a 4-star match that does advance the rivalry between Woods and Shelley. Good. We have Jada Parker calling out Jordan Grace, saying that the only thing great about her is her physique. The rest of her is trash. That grows to level 3. Kevin Owens takes on Tyler Bate, and the winner, Kevin Owens, in a 3-star match that advances their rivalry to level 3. Good. We have Dexter Lumis do a charity promo for us, getting us 2,000 fans. Thank you, sir. And we have a backstage brawl between Zarya and Asuka, and the winner, Asuka, in a 4.5-star match that completes their rivalry. And we have Alba Fire do a charity promo for us that gets us 2,500 fans. Thank you for that. I don't necessarily want to go through their cards, so I guess we'll simulate the rest of the show. And who won the main event? Wow, Finn Balor won the main event against The Undertaker. And Balor's injured for 6 weeks. Ah, goddamn humans. I hate that. I really do. I hate that he was injured for that. But we did win both Chill Out cards, which is going to come in real handy in these coming weeks. So thank you for your sacrifice, Finn. We get 104,000 fans from that. Very good, very good. Raw gets 104,000 as well. Okay. So we essentially tied, but that still does keep the gap between us widened by about 35,000 fans. Okay, good. We're still in first place. Glad for that. Trading. As far as trading, is there anybody I really want in your roster right now? Not truly. I mean, I will say this about the AI. It kind of comes around to an unconscious defensive mechanism, because there's no way I would want anybody that's really that run down. And it runs its superstars down to the absolute bone, as you can see. So, no, I'm sorry. So you just want superstars for money. You want Austin Theory and Zarya for 62,000. No, thank you. Alright, the upcoming pay-per-view is the Elimination Chamber. We're about 9 weeks away from the end of this season. Okay. Thanks a ton for putting me in the POE. It means a lot to me. I want to do my part to make this the best wrestling brand. And you earned my respect earlier when you gave me a chance to show you that Kingston and I could work as a tag team. Glad I joined SmackDown. It's going well at the moment. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the title shots. Good to know I've got a boss that keeps their word. I wasn't able to take home the gold either way. Just wanted to let you know I appreciate you that you even gave me the opportunity at all. And you were a good boss to me when you gave me that rematch against Priest. Glad I joined SmackDown. It's going well at the moment. You know, Austin, if I'd have known you were going to ask for $100,000, I would have just traded you a minute ago. If they'd asked me for just you. You know, I don't really want to lose Arya right now. No. I'm good. Thanks for the money. I don't think you're really involved in anything substantial. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gone already, so whatever. Contracts. For 5K? Let's just pay you an extra 3 and keep you for the rest of the time. And Candace. 28,000. Or we could just give you 44 and have you work till the end of the season. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so our shakeup card this time started from the bottom. Superstars above 65 lose 15 popularity, and 7 random superstars gain 35. All superstars above 65? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 superstars lose 15, and 7 random ones gain 35. Yikes. I'm pretty sure those 7 won't get the 35 back. But that means we could possibly have, like, what, EO, Nia Jax, Obafemi, we could have all of them at like 90 something as far as their popularity is concerned. And what the worst we could have is Kelly Contrail gets it and she goes up to 51, so she gets decent. But to have 8 superstars lose 15 basically means that they'd be at 50, just so other people could rise up. I don't know about that one. Champions Resolve. Your male world champion and female champion both gain an extra 10 popularity every time they win a match. Probably leaning that way. Ultimate Betrayal. GM interference costs twice as much, but increases the popularity of the stars in the match. I think I'm going to go Champions Resolve here. Yeah, I'm going to go Champions Resolve. Okay, so that is the end of our time together. So in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Humans, Nana Nanu.